We almost died last time.
You did. You
I think Corland saved us all.
really did. Oh my. Unfortunately, for those who are wondering where the last episode is on YouTube, unfortunately the recording had some technical issues, so I am going to be going and recording a basically like a 15-20-ish minute summary video of what happened last episode and posting that up onto YouTube in place of the actual episode. I know it sucks. It was probably one of the best episodes and sessions we've ever had. A lot of stuff happened, but the technical side of the VOD not working on Twitch is unfortunately outside of my control, and with streaming these, I'm not able to simultaneously record them as well.
Is it permanently lost, or...?
The VOD?
Yeah.
Yes, unfortunately the VOD of the last session is just kaput.
Ooh, that sucks.
It was completely corrupted on Twitch, unfortunately. So yeah, it's just gonna be the summary video.
Oh, that sucks.
Dubious! Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it really is unfortunate. I was not happy when I found that out, but it is what it is, and you know, just kind of have to make the best out of it that we can.
Yup.
Dubious says he is here to watch and listen to Jacob dying. Probably not far from an accurate statement.
Jacob,
So,
they have so much trust in you, so much faith.
last time the party went out and they met Agnoth Ironglow, a self-proclaimed adventurer. As he said to the party.
Cool last name.
Who, and I will pull it up on a map for people so you can all see it. Hails from Fort Teniel, which is in the neighboring country to where the party is currently, making their way down from the worm tunnels back to Sea's End, right on the coast. They were exploring the second floor of the worm tunnels after having just finished up a fight with a group of blackspawn stalkers that they encountered, who had managed to capture Agnoth on their way back towards the bugbears that they were bartering with. They found the bodies of the draconic spiders that they had just defeated, mostly consumed and dissolved in the tunnel where they had dumped them. Further investigation of the wall and a little bit of exploration after making it past what seemed to be a barricade that had been covered with dirt and not, in fact, an actual natural wall of the cave, led them to an encounter with a collection of 5 black puddings. Unfortunately, the characters not all recognizing what black puddings were and what they did, between the slashing and lightning damage being dealt out, ended up creating a pretty big headache where these puddings were splitting into multiple enemies. Eventually, Callium, who was previously played by Enderfunk, made the call to tell the party to get away while he tried to use an ability given to him by a creature that was inhabiting his body after the events of the previous downtime. Unfortunately for the party, Callium fell and was killed by the black puddings, releasing this elemental being of lightning and storm from his body, which was causing a maelstrom within the caverns and threatening to destroy the entire mountain. Thanks to a very lucky roll from Jacob, playing Corland, his god, Talos, the god of the storm, teleported himself and his party and their companions out from the tunnel, just as this elemental being let loose one last burst and completely decimated the mountain, opening a giant rift between the realms up above in the sky. The party, completely deafened, is currently on their way back to Sea's End, accompanied by Agnoth, and that is where we are going to pick up today.
Ready then? If any of us could hear, I'd be singing "It's the End of the World as We Know It."
Yeah, the party is entirely deaf, by the way, now.
Except for Jorha,
Except for Jorha, who can hear, yes.
who's currently trying to get Kestrel to stop because she's not actually very good at it.
I didn't say she would be singing it.
Yeah, no, Kestrel, just, being deaf, it's hard to hear pitch.
Look, Kestrel learned how to play a flute with no lips. I'm sure she'll be fine.
You can't hear Jorha saying, "That's the problem!"
Also, I'm not hearing any music. I don't know if that's anyone else.
I am.
You might need to reload Roll20, as I have to do most sessions.
Sucker!
Streamer issues.
Alright,
There we
now,
go.
out of curiosity, a level up. Does that technically happen after a rest, or are we just leveled up at that point?
Just
Nah,
whatever the DM says.
you're all leveled up.
Okay.
You all
sweet.
didn't TPK, you've leveled.
Okay. Sweet. So let's see here. How do I want to do this? Got 2, 3.
You did do your level up
Oh, wait,
already,
no,
right?
I can do. Yes, I did my level up.
Okay.
3, 4. Okie dokie. So, takes Warden a couple of minutes after after everybody's kind of calmed down from running away from Exploding Mountain, as everybody's catching their breath. Party might notice Warden kind of look at his hands, look himself over a little bit, and walk over to Corland first, and mouth something to Corland, and knowing Corland can't really hear him, but then clasp Corland on both sides of Corland's head. And in an instant, Corland, you feel a tingling, staticky sensation on your head, and then all of a sudden a loud pop. Warden releases his hands, and you hear ringing in your ears for a second or two before finally hearing the birds and everything again.
Yeah, that's fine, because you would know the incantation for your spell even if you can't hear yourself saying it.
And yeah, I'm casting Lesser Restoration first on Corland, because I'm thinking he's got some spells to help with stuff like that too. And
It's nice that someone other than Corland has that spell, considering...
You know, I was realizing you like to deafen us, so I'm gonna take...
No!
You wanna know something ironic?
Ender has deafened you twice. I have never deafened you.
You guys wanna hear something really ironic? I could have taken Lesser Restoration at a lower level. But instead I thought, gee, Silence is a great spell. Yeah, because being deaf is sucks, right?
That is great.
Yeah, Corland, you can hear again.
Oh, sweet God, Lord Almighty! What the hell just happened?
And you just hear Warden yell into your face. I'll help out Kestrel. You help out Alte, Jude, or whatever we're calling him now. As he's still yelling at you.
And Corland will just point at his mouth and then bring his hand above his head and move it down below his head. Volume down.
You see him saying something, yeah, but you have no idea what he's saying.
What?
This is turning into a WWE match.
Corland's going to attempt lesser restoration on Warden here real quick.
Okay. Corland, you kind of make the motions and say the incantation and place your hand under Warden's shoulder, and you feel no magic.
Shit. Corland's just gonna look to Warden and just shake his head.
Warden's gonna look at you very puzzlingly. What?
Corland's gonna point to his broken shield with the broken symbol of Talos, and then shake his head.
What? I'm sorry, I had to do that last one.
One, fuck you.
How does one feel magic, Dubious? I don't know. How does one cast magic? It's a world of magic. They can just, like, feel it's not working.
Alright. I'm guessing Warden would probably be able to figure out what Corland's trying to say to him.
Yeah, you kind of get the feeling, like, the gestures, whatnot. The somatic components are very similar to what you're doing. But yeah, no, you don't sense any magic kind of flowing after he completes the what seems to be the verbal incantation and the gestures.
Alright. Warden kind of looks at his himself again and just shrugs and goes to whichever one is technically closer between Kestrel and Alte. And,
probably would be with your run speeds and Kestrel flying, probably Alte.
Alright, so we'd probably hit up Alte first.
Is that a fair guess, Taylor?
I mean, it depends on how long we've been out here.
You guys have probably been running for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, they were probably pretty close as a group. Like, I wouldn't have just left them behind after everyone got out.
Are you sure about
Oh,
that?
shit!
Are you sure about that?
What was that? I couldn't hear you over the temporary hit points and extra free movement I gave you.
What?
Oh my god.
Also the deafness. That doesn't help.
Also the deafness, yes. Alright, so yeah, Warden, you move over to Alte. Alte, you watch. You still can't hear anything, but Warden comes over and casts a spell on you, and after a couple of seconds and a kind of sharp ringing in your ears, you are also able to hear again.
No, I'll go to Kestrel next.
How many spell slots do you have?
To come on
Wait.
down.
I think you're out of spell slots.
No, I have 2 of my 3rd level spells now.
He's using all the
Oh, okay.
That's fair, yeah.
So you're out, but you are out of 2nd level, right?
I am out of 2nd level at this moment. Yes.
Okay.
What?
That was my last 2nd level spell.
Okay.
We need to stop with the deafness. It's kind of annoying at this point.
And I'll do the same to Kestra once she comes down low enough for me to to touch
Yeah,
her.
no, after you guys got a
Essentially, of
decent bit
course.
away, she'd probably be fairly close to the group.
Fair.
And I'll actually use my last one on Iron Glow.
An Agnoth, okay.
Agnoth Iron Glow, yes.
Is he with us?
He is with
I-
you, yes. He was teleported out.
I was carrying him out as I was escaping.
Ah,
He turns to you, Warden. Well, thank you for your assistance. Wait, does
He
anyone...
won't be able to hear you for a moment. He's still deaf. And, I can't exactly help that.
Oh.
Constant yelling is getting a little annoying.
Unfortunately, that's not something I can assist with either.
I could assist with the yelling, but not the hearing.
That would be appreciated, yes.
What?
Yeah, at this point, Kestrel's gonna go over, and she's gonna pull out, like, small bead on a band, mutter an incantation on it, and hand it to Warden.
And you are casting...
Silence.
Wonderful, okay. Figured. Just double checking.
It'll only last 10 minutes, but it'll be a nice 10 minutes.
Does anyone know what just happened? What,
I have a few theories,
oh,
but I'm not certain.
what was that in the cave? How the fuck did we get out here?
I begged the boon of my deity.
Well, I'm glad they
Tell us-
responded.
Yeah, but that was a hell of a cost of He is not letting this go.
I'm sorry, I'll stop now.
You see Warden
Wow.
mouthing something in
Last
utter
one.
silence.
Sorry. I totally lost your train of thought. I'm sorry.
We all seem to be in one piece.
Relatively speaking.
What happened to your dragon friend? I don't see him anywhere.
My suspicion is that that thing appeared because he died. But
Remember when we said that a couple of our party members have multiple personality disorders? That was one of his personalities.
then Kestrel just keeps going because she can't understand your. I think that there was some sort of elemental binding that he was involved in.
I'm not quite sure how something like that happens with something like that, and he kind of glances back towards the giant fucking temporal rift in the sky.
Yeah, that's a wee out of our wheelhouse.
I do have some choice words for mother when I return.
Wait, did your mother do that?
As far as I'm aware, yes.
That raises a lot of questions.
Uh-huh.
But I do need to thank you. I would not be here if it were not for you all. And he reaches into his bag and he is going to hand to each of you 2 platinum coins.
Oh my god, something more than a gold?
No. Guy. Who can hand out 200 gold that easily? Like 200, that's not even 200, that's
800, because 200 to each of you.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people times 2.
Math with Illiren.
That's it. I got 2. I divided my bad. Let me try this again. 4 times 2. 800 gold?
Yup.
I was about to say he's gonna be at this for a while. You may as well keep going.
Congratulations on arriving at that point. Entirely independently.
Yes.
Well,
very smart.
thank you. But I think it best if we, at the very least, travel back into one of the near homesteads together, so that we do not get attacked out in the wilds. I'm sure that noise probably carried.
I feel it would probably not be ideal for me to travel with you, unfortunately. I don't have to worry. I can take care of myself. I apologize. I introduced myself as an adventurer to you all. I owe you all my life. I should properly introduce myself to you. As I pull up the map here. As I said, my name is Agnoth Ironglow. However, I am not, as I said, an adventurer with the guild. I am the first prince of the Taniel kingdom. At this point, Kestrel, you who had gotten like some inclination that you had heard the name, you now recognize the Ironglow name. That is the name of the family that rules over the kingdom of Taniel, directly adjacent to the kingdom that Seasend is in. This is the person who is the heir to their throne.
Well, interesting. I'm certainly glad we could help you.
I apologize that I cannot accompany you back to Sea's End. However, the Lord here does not know that I came over, so I feel that would cause probably more issues than assistance to you. But if you, I am in fact stationed at Fort Taniel, so if you are ever over and are able to stop by, please let me know. I will do whatever I can to assist you.
That would be quite appreciated.
Just stay safe on your travels.
At the very least, could we escort you a bit further away? I believe you're still injured, yes? Somewhat? Or were you able to escape that in the fight?
I sustained a few injuries, but this isn't enough to really slow me down all that much. But I'd be happy to accompany you a short ways. At least until we begin to reach the next town. Which, for those of you who do not know, the next town, looking on your map, would be the Goldleaf Farmstead, which, Alte June, you were there with your companions on a mission a couple months back.
But does Alte remember that?
Yes, Alte would remember that. That is where you guys...
Of course he'd remember it. He was the one who went with them, right?
Yeah,
it was only me.
Totally.
It was very sad.
Yes, that was where most of their farmhands died. It is where you met. You actually need to go look up this character's name. It is where you met Jeffrey Crow, the former adventurer and owner of the farmstead, and Rusty, his pet spider.
Neat.
His pet.
Weirdo has a pet spider.
His pet giant wolf spider.
That's even worse.
Double neat.
Which is his animal companion.
That shit's gonna rot off when he bites.
Most of their farmhands died in the Goblin, Bugbear, and Hobgoblin assault led by the Hobgoblin captain. It is also currently where Cobb is retired to. And it is where you all lost Hollow in the woods when he fell and you guys all ran away.
Sounds like it requires an explanation.
Yep.
God bless you.
There you go.
Oh.
But it is probably about a days away from where you are. So you all, just for the sake of brevity, make your way down the road. Eventually, silence wears off.
Yeah, after about like 10 minutes.
Yeah, you guys, I'm assuming at some point take a long rest.
And I give Warden a piece of paper and a pen.
And I'm assuming that after the long rest, Warden, you burn a second level spell slot to no longer be death.
You would assume that correctly, yes.
Okay. Had to make
What?
sure, but, you know...
What?
What?
The first
Or,
thing that Warden writes
Or
down.
like the old man
UBS.
salute. Cup your hand around here and go, eh?
Yeah. I was
Yes.
actually thinking more like the Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Dodge!
Oh.
Alright.
You know, by weird technicality, we did complete our mission.
Yes, technically there is no longer anything that is a threat that was previously there on the
Killed everything that we know of as a threat in the first 2 levels.
top 2. Except for the giant storm lord.
Is he still there?
Do
No,
any of you...
I'm
Do any of you...
legitimately curious. He was big enough we should have been able to see if he started moving as we ran away.
You didn't see him moving. Kestrel, after the long rest, let's just say for the sake, because you guys are all now in the woods. Say you fly above the tree lines and take a look back over towards where the worm tunnels is. Make me a perception check.
BKB doobie.
Any chance?
Yeah,
Never mind. I was gonna say, any chance Azora can help out with that?
Sure.
Fly up with it? I don't know if that's an advantage you want, or if he should roll on his own.
Advantage is fine. Advantage is fine. Kestrel. Looking back over towards the worm tunnels, you see this giant rift in the sky. And in case people were thinking it's more of like, it's this like horizontal with like the curvature of the earth, like portal. Like if you look straight up from underneath it, you'd see the whole thing type of deal. If that makes sense.
It's parallel to the ground instead of perpendicular to it.
Yes, thank you. Better way of putting it. It looks like this rift is still there and is almost stabilizing, and you can see kind of arcs of energy beginning to arc out from it, while you and Jorha are above the trees kind of looking back. And you can almost see this faint shimmer of something, but you can't quite tell what.
so many words for mother.
like an arc of energy will streak out from this rift and almost like hit, and it looks like these arcs are going to kind of like the same like general like 4 or 5 points, and there's this like shimmer downwards of some kind of like definite form, but you can't really make out what it is from where you are.
All right.
Make me an Arcana check. Both. I want Kestrel to make me an Arcana check, and I want Jorha to make me an Arcana check at advantage.
Okay.
Do I not get advantage for having magic sight? Or is this more of a recognizing what it is rather than perceiving it? I
trying to recognize what is happening.
Wow, I rolled a 0.
I'm not rolling too great today.
You rolled a 1 minus 1 for 0. Okay. Yeah, you can't quite tell. Sorry.
Whatever's going on here, I have some words from mother when I get back.
So we get to listen to Taylor have a conversation with himself again?
Again? Yes.
Taylorobey arguing with myself. By the way, does Warden have is Warden able to heal himself now to no longer be deaf? Did that already get resolved?
Yes,
oh
it
yeah,
did.
Warden cured you
That's the
before.
first thing I did.
Yeah, that was like the first. You were like one of the first people he cured.
No,
No,
he
no,
was
I'm
asking
talking
if I
about
killed myself.
if he is still deaf or not.
Oh, Warden, no, he cured himself in the morning after the rest.
All right, hey, Warden.
Yes. What happened to you? I thought you would be able to help out with this a little bit.
I don't know. I think that I might not have as strong a connection to Talos. I'm gonna have to pray about that. But I've got a request of you.
Okay.
Your dragon seems to keep helping me out, and I'm a little tired of this language barrier. Think you can teach me Draconic?
Oh, by the way, you guys did take a long rest. Everyone can heal.
Yay.
Just, you know. So,
Yeah,
so,
we're back at full strength.
yeah, so you know.
I am back at maximum DACA.
I can certainly try. Though to be honest, much of it, I'm not entirely certain how to teach languages. Though I do have quite a few. I am well versed in 6 million forms of communication. R2D2, where are you?
Yeah, anything will do, but I want to understand the damn boy. He keeps trying to tell me something, or he's dragging me off like in the dang cave. So yeah, anything you can teach me will help.
I will do my best. Though teaching is not one of my strong suits.
Yeah, just an hour a day, I guess. We just sit down between you, me, and Jorha, and he just says a few things. You tell me what he is saying and how it's said.
I think we can make that work.
Alright. You know, I like that. Jacob, I'm gonna add something to your sheet here.
Okay.
Just a quick reminder to everyone that the general guideline is 250 days of practice in order to train a skill.
Well, actually, I'm kind of building this up because when I go Cavalier, I instantly learn a new language.
Ah.
So this is kind of
That makes sense.
RP setting up.
That makes
for the
perfect
next
sense.
few
Okay.
levels in.
Yeah, if you're just RP setting it up, I don't need to add anything to your sheet then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Cool.
I do think of things.
No,
No, I
don't
like
know.
that.
That's something.
Alright.
Now, the number one rule of teaching a new language is you first have to learn the curse words.
That I can get behind.
So, you guys walk for probably another 4 to 5 hours as you make your way over towards the Goldleaf farmstead.
Yeah. I wanted to ask Iron Glow something.
Okay.
I'm really curious now.
Oh yeah,
What were you actually doing in that cave?
do any of you mention to Warden that this guy is actually the prince?
Not much comes up.
Yeah, no,
You really think I would keep anything from Warden?
Yeah, he's got somebody to tell him.
Yeah, I told Warden. I was like, OMG, OMG, can you believe it? Ironglow's actually a prince, and I'm pretty sure he's also a dragon. Because where the hell did he learn Draconic?
I was kind of waiting for that. I'm not an adventurer. Polymorphs into a dragon.
Yeah, me
Bye,
too.
guys.
Nope, he's not a dragon. He is the. This is something that I planned before you guys even took this mission. He is the crown prince of the neighboring country.
Still going with he's probably a dragon. Just polymorphed into human form.
What, you mean like those silver dragons do?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not.
Alright, so June, you asked him kind of what he was doing in the caves?
I believe so. You cut me off. I think that's what I said.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yes, then I'll go with that.
Well, like I said, I'd been pursuing those creatures that we found down there, that you rescued me from. I apologize, I wasn't forthright with everything, but no, they were attacks on farmsteads by those creatures, and I led a small team out to investigate. We separated along the way, and I eventually found myself tracking them into the tunnels at the mountain.
I know full well that I have basically no insight, but I'm curious whether or not he's actually lying about this or not.
Okay.
I mean, the money's a good instinct that probably is at least somewhat wealthy.
Yeah, go ahead and make.
Friends, of all things, seems like the weirdest thing to say you are. I'm filling time when I'm looking for insight. There it is.
Yeah, go ahead and make me an insight check.
6.
He's hard to read. Seems like he's telling the truth, but you can't be sure.
Goddamn human faces. Why don't they just change color when they're feeling things?
Alright, but yeah, no, you all making your way over to the gates as you guys approach. Agnoth kind of looks at you all. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for your help and assisting me in escaping the tunnels. I am sorry for the loss of your friend. I think this is where I will take my leave, though. I need to start making my way back to my own lands. Report back what has happened to my father.
Well, it was good to meet you and good that you're still alive, but I fear that perhaps we will also have to report something about what has happened. Unfortunately, I can know where at least part of the blame is going to go.
Well,
Hey.
if you can leave me out of your report, that would be appreciated.
Leave who at the photo report?
You know, Corland will give a wink at that.
He kind of holds out his hand to you, Kestrel.
Kestrel holds out her hand. I'm presuming he wants to shake hands.
He kind of clasps his hand around, kind of like your like right below the elbow of your lower forearm. Kind of gives a shake. Well, I appreciate your assistance again. If you're ever find yourself in my neck of the woods, need assistance, come find me.
That's the story of how Kestrel accidentally exsanguinated an entire prince's arm.
Exsanguinated.
Please don't.
But, I'm sure
Yeah, she has claws, so handshakes are awkward.
he's wearing full plate.
Yeah,
That's
no,
fine.
it's fine. I think it's funny, like, clap arms. Oh. Oops.
What you don't know is that's actually him getting married to you.
Yeah,
It's on you. Those alimony payments are great.
They're not pregnant yet.
Oh.
yeah,
I
like
have
how
some
he
of my
used the
fruit
word
for the
yet.
road.
If worse comes to worse, I'm sure we'll meet again.
Well,
Should fate
if
permit
we do
it.
meet again, it will be in better circumstance.
Let us hope. And he is gonna make his way away
Here.
from the party and head
Here.
on off.
I will offer him some of my fruits for the road. Here, you can take a few of them. We've been eating the whole time. They're fine.
And that's how Alte started a war.
Oh, oh God,
Okay.
why?
I mean, yeah, it's the only thing I have on me that I would probably offer him to have on the road.
He
You know,
is
I've
going.
got a rations.
He is going to take 2 fruits.
My 18 pack, because I'm trying to get through those.
He kind of clasps you on the shoulder. Oh, I appreciate your generosity. Can you roll me a 1d18?
Jorha will kind of come over. Psst.
I don't necessarily recommend eating those too quickly. He kind of grew those out of magical beans.
We've been
And then
eating
drop back
them
where
this
it
whole
works.
Does he even understand you?
He does.
We've been eating them this whole time. They're fine. Because I also understand him.
Kestrel,
That's why I was whispering. You weren't supposed to hear me.
Okay, and roll me a 1d17. Okay. And that is 16 remaining. All right. Give me a second.
Come on, war. Come on, war. No.
did you guys hear that the king's son, that the crown prince, was murdered?
By the very same people that rescued him.
Assassinated, they say. By those in the kingdom of whatever the frick this place is called.
Anyway, or something like that, I think.
You know, one day I'm going to figure out what this country's actually called. One day.
What?
I think more
Take a look
accurate.
at the map.
Remember.
Nope, it has no information on country names.
Nope.
No, I haven't added that layer still. Let me go into my notes here. did I put this? First, I need to see what this result is. Okay. That'd probably be useful for him, actually.
Other one is horrible poison or something, I don't know.
No, one of them was one of the magic fruits from that group.
Ew.
With the effect that when he eats that fruit, he'll become transparent like a ghost for 1d6 hours.
So I almost kind of killed him. In a weird kind of way.
No, you gave him, like, an improvement to stealth.
I turned him into a ghost. He's dead. Oh no.
That is definitively not what I said.
Well, that'd be a fun thing for him to find out later. Hopefully he survives.
On that note, I need a drink.
He's just fine. Also, his token can go away. I'm still
He was
searching
left
for
alone
that
for a short
too.
period of time. He got kidnapped by giant spiders that eat people. I think they're made of skin. I don't quite remember what they look like.
Okay, there we go. That's what it was. I knew it started with a T. The area you guys are in is not specifically a country. Including Sea's End, there are actually a couple other small city-states that are in the area that you haven't visited yet, so they're not on the map. But the region you're in is part of what is known as the Trigor Alliance. I'll put that into chat for you all.
I can open up my notes page again, because we've learned something new.
It is a collection of 3 city-states that are all part of a defensive and military alliance pact with one another.
Warden no longer owes me gold.
Hey, I paid that debt.
I said no longer owes me gold. Oh. Just for posterity, I'm gonna repost my notes on the sewers.
Just ew.
Spiders, oh god, why? More spiders? How is the city functional? Rot grubs, strange creatures in sewers with growing fleshy caves. Yeah, no, it seems about right.
Just a recap of the entire adventure.
There was a lot of spiders down there.
It's not my fault that you guys went everywhere with spider nests in 2 giant floors of maps. And nowhere else. The only one of the keynote fights you found were the phase spider nests.
mean, you know, we've been thrown in absolute insanity before. We're probably gonna get thrown into it again.
Oh, probably. So are you guys actually stopping at the farmstead, or are you just kind of continuing on your way?
Do we need to stop at the farmstead?
If it's getting close to night, it'd probably be nice to have a place to stay the night. Even just a relatively close to civilization camp.
It is not night. It's like morning. You guys have walked for like...
I did take notes last time.
Him go boom, boom. You guys have walked for like 2.5 hours after waking up in the morning.
Yeah, no, we can just keep going.
Okay. Then yeah, you guys continue to make your way. It takes you a few more days, but you do eventually reach Sea's End. Actually, about a day... Actually, about 2 days outside of Sea's End, you do see an individual that is kind of running along the road, off in the distance. Seems to be coming in your general direction.
Like, how running? Super running?
Like running, yeah.
I will probably go right up into the air at that. Just in case.
Okay, yeah, no, Kestrel, you kind of go up into the air. Make me a perception check. The figure's still kind of far away. Yeah, okay, yeah, you kind of are looking, and as this figure is getting closer, you guys are continuing to move forward. There's still, like, a couple of small hills between you and this figure. The rest of the party probably hasn't seen him yet. He hasn't seen you all yet. Looks vaguely familiar, but it's still a good distance away. You can't quite make out any specifics.
I'll kind of stay near the group, but a little bit up off the road, trying to get a better beat on what this guy is doing here.
Okay. Yeah, no, you guys continue moving forward. Probably another like 30 minutes or so. Kestrel, you're kind of keeping up in the air, kind of keeping this figure in sight. From what you can gather, you guys are probably about 15 minutes apart from each other. At this point, you can recognize the individual who's currently running on the roads. It looks like Owen.
The bandit / mercenary that we brought back to get a job?
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa, Owen, settle down, man.
I mean, you guys have seen a figure kind of running towards you, but you can't really make out who it is yet. It's still, like, a little ways away. You guys are probably, like, a 15-minute walk with him running at you from, like, meeting each other.
I mean, I probably still can't see him, so I'm just kind of continuing to move forward. If there's like no calls for alarm or anything like that. Like what? There's 4 of us and 1 of him. Big whoop. Actually, 5 of us because we have Jorha with us too.
Yeah, at this point, the only one of you who's really like seen who it is Kestrel.
Corland doesn't give a shit right now. He's got other things on his mind.
You know, now that I think about it, this is actually good formation for us to work in sometimes. Like, Kestrel can be as far up as she wants, and I can just point up at her and go,
Yeah, like, if it seems like it's Owen, then she'll probably relax a bit and think, well, I wonder what's causing him to come up here so quickly. We should wait and see what he is doing, and maybe if he has some information.
Okay.
I think Alte's messaging you with, hey, what's going on up there?
It might be. It's like a
Okay,
good
who are
thing
you
we can
messaging?
do. Well, you're the furthest one away. So I'm just gonna point up at you above us and go, hey, do you see anything up there? You've been up there for a while. This is Alte. You can say something back if you feel like it.
Sorry, what?
I took
All right. Oh, sorry. There was a lot of background noise coming from your stuff, so I had you muted, and I forgot about that.
He
So,
said,
what was your message? I'm sorry. It's
paraphrase, you've been up there a long time, everything cool.
she'll hear this, turn back towards the party a little bit. I believe that may be Owen. I'm not sure what has him coming up here so quickly, but perhaps we should see what it is.
Which one was Owen? Was he the one I threatened to kill?
I think you've
I
threatened to
think
kill
that
a
was
lot
him.
of people.
I
think-
forget.
I don't know it, actually. I don't do that often.
I don't know if Alte's ever met Owen.
I'm pretty sure Alte is actually the one who directly threatened to kill him in the bunker.
Oh, yeah! Yep, no, that's who you threatened to kill.
Oh, right.
You're a nut.
I don't do it very often, actually. That's one of the few times. I typically just kind of do it if I want to.
That doesn't make it better. Yeah, no, you kind of, Kestrel, you relax, you all keep moving forward. In about 10-15 minutes, you kind of meet up with Owen on the road.
He's been, like, running this whole time.
What? He's kind of looks surprised to see you all here. What are you all doing here? I thought you were up at
How's school
up
going?
at, up at the worm tunnels. I
We
got
were
a
briefly.
I got a message from Kipsy that you guys needed backup. The guild was sending me up to back you all up.
Oh, you've
Ah.
got a
This-
lot
this-
of
this-
young now.
This was the backup that the guild was sending you.
I don't know
Hey.
if the guild hated us that much.
A, I didn't think they wanted to just outright kill Owen. B, well, either fortunately or unfortunately, depending on your point of view, that is no longer an issue we have to deal with, and we must report to Kipsy.
I
Oh,
don't.
well, she said something about bugbears and trading and a beholder.
I'm fairly certain most of that is no longer there.
Let's
What?
say you might notice we're a person down.
Huh?
Yeah. One of our buds here, fighter, he apparently had something in him that when he died, burst out of him and blew up the entire mountain.
Wait, what?
Like I said, we have to report to Kipsy.
Yup, we're going.
Backup is either no longer needed or needed at a much higher level of competence than any of us can provide.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't understand exactly what's going on. Yeah, let's head back to town, I guess.
Were you seriously going to run all the way to worm tunnels?
That was the plan. That's what you told me to do.
I am impressed by your dedication.
I would however recommend in the future, if you must come to someone's aid and they are more than an hour away, that perhaps running will only tire you out.
I mean, I've been sleeping at night.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Come on. Don't need to be rushing anymore, at least.
Alright, and
What?
now, accompanied by Owen, you all begin making your way back to town.
Owen's very lucky that we happened across him when we're going back.
By the way, Owen, you wouldn't happen to know the sending spell, would you?
Let me check my character sheet.
Because, let's just say I lost my line to Kipsy.
Well, no, that's the wrong thing.
Ha!
Wait. Why can't I minimize this?
Keeps on coming up rope trick.
Yeah, I'm
Rope
trying.
Trick's pretty kick-ass, so...
It is, but it's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to minimize this, and it's just not working. What's going on?
Very talented with rope trick, apparently. My word, he's good at it.
Yeah.
Ew.
He doesn't have that many spell slots. He's a level 5 ranger.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Wait, level 5 ranger was a backup. I didn't know Kipsy wanted us to die that badly.
Oh.
Are you guys
Well-
sure she's on your side?
Oh, I'm certain she's on our side. We just cause her the most stress is all.
Like, a week ago you told her, hey, so Kipsy, there's this, like, infestation of demon creatures in the sewers beneath town. Here's this vial. Oh, look, it's spreading in the vial. Like, a week ago.
Yeah.
Hey, don't shoot the messengers. This is happening, whether we did anything or not.
But now they know it's happening, and no, I'm sorry, I don't know sending?
Don't worry about it. More than likely, Kips you'll have known from the big damn boom that ran across the damn lawns anyway.
So, yes, we hate to be the bearers of bad news, but do you remember what happened with my mother and Callium?
No? What
don't
happened?
Most people
think
don't know
that's
that they were involved.
What happened with your mother and Callium?
Well,
Wait,
they both suffered.
Who's
I thought she was
Callium?
there.
No, Owen wasn't there.
Oh, I thought we were talking to Kipsy for some reason. I don't know.
No.
Based
I
on
was
that.
asking if Owen may have had something to send a report to Kipsy with. Because Corland can't do that anymore!
Who's Callium?
He's the big dragon guy who beat you up once back in the bunker.
That wasn't
yeah,
Callium, that was Bryn.
No, Bryn died, then Callium showed up, then Callium came with us to the bunker.
Oh yeah.
You gotta remember that big old dragon brute that was with us a while back.
If
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, he died.
I'm sorry.
And yeah, the thunder elemental thing in him. Yeah, that blew up the mountain.
You can see how broken up we are about this.
I think
in
I
any
think
case, if
I think this is
expediency
above.
needed, I may be able to get to the city before the rest of you.
I think this. Yes, please. This might be above my pay grade. I'm still just an assistant instructor at the academy. Thank you again, Kestrel.
Well, you're welcome.
I
I'm
think
not sure.
this is the first any of you are hearing of this.
Oh, yeah, God! My goodness, mate, that's actually a pretty damn good job for you. Good
I
job.
wasn't sure if they would induct you so soon, but yes, congratulations are in order.
Well, thank you. It's a It's not a whole lot at the moment. Just kind of teaching a few tips and tricks to some of the newer students and maintaining the range. But it's been going well so far, at least for the last like week or so that I've been there.
Good to hear. We may need more.
He's kind of slowly starting to catch his breath at this point.
That's right, buddy.
Thank you for reminding me, by the way. Take off the band from my right arm and put it on with the 5 on my left. Why do I do this again?
Wait, what is it?
Takes off one of my friendship bracelets from my right arm and puts it on my left.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember why I do this, though. It was...
And then Altair remembers how many friends have died.
Weird.
Yeah, Kestrel, are you flying ahead of the group?
Yeah, if we agree that we need it to be expedient.
I mean, I think that seems like something that Kipsy might want to know.
That's the plan.
Right then, I will see you all shortly, hopefully.
Okay, and you all have like a day and a half travel back to Sea's End. Kestrel, you up into the sky and you're off.
Oh. Hey, she'll make, she'll definitely make better time than the rest of us. So I need some introspection.
Well, hopefully, somewhere along the way we should, meet up with my companion. He said I should go on ahead.
Oh, so it wasn't just you they were sending?
No, there was one other person they were sending up to help. He's probably a couple hours behind us, in front of us, or that way. Kind of points towards Sea's End.
Well, we'll meet up with him eventually. Placing all bets. Corland, Alte, what do you say? Is it going to be the newest adventurer they could find, or an actual seasoned vet?
I mean, I appreciate that I'm not necessarily as strong as all of you, but I've been working as a mercenary for a few years now.
I wouldn't mind if it was Owen, but Owen's got himself a right decent job at the academy. Honestly, you get yourself very well open there. You'll be making some pretty good books.
Yeah, but you spec'd into the wrong tree in Ranger. Should have gone Drake Warden. Cooler.
What?
What?
Now? What?
Don't confuse the lad.
It's called metagaming, and it's sometimes fun.
You're an evil cunt, you know that, right?
Indeed, I do.
Owen is like 23 and has no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, that has nothing to do with age.
And I just kind of put my hand on his shoulder and then point to Jorha. You could have had one of those if you were smarter. And then just keeps on walking.
He kind of looks at you, Corland and Alte. What?
He's very old. I've had several of his circuits are broken.
What do you mean his circuits? Let's head to Sea's End.
Let's just go home already.
Kestrel, you're zipping ahead of everyone. and you arrive at Sea's End.
Alrighty. I will make my way into the city and go find Pipsy. Hopefully at the Adventurers Guild.
All right, yeah. No,
The only downside of you going ahead is the fact that I wish I was there.
Yeah, no, you make your way to the Adventurers Guild, head inside. You don't immediately see Kipsy. Do you just head up to her office? You guys have been there enough, you know where it is.
Yeah, I'll try her office first.
What can I do for you? Who is it? Come in.
Yes, hello. Kestrel, I have good and bad news.
The help shouldn't have arrived quite yet. Weren't you all up at the...
That is part of the good and the bad news. Which would you like first?
She kind of lets out a sigh. Takes out a glass. Takes out this really nice looking bottle of whiskey. And just kind of fills it to the brim. Downs half of it. What's going on now?
Do you remember what happened with my mother and Callium?
What exactly happened with your mother and Callium?
I thought she was there.
I don't remember if she was there.
I think
She showed up at the end, we gave her bad news, explained it to her, she sighed, and we'll have to deal with it.
She downs the other half of the glass. And pours herself another one.
Right. Do you remember
yeah?
anything my mother said about the possibility of instability?
What the fuck happened now?
Callium died, and we thought that was bad to begin with.
I'm sorry for your loss.
The good news is that there are no longer any dangers in the first 2 levels of the worm tunnels.
Okay, well, I mean, that was your mission.
The bad news is there are no longer any first 2 layers of the worm tunnels. And also quite possibly a very angry elemental.
Come again now?
Whatever my mother managed to bind into Callium by accident. When he died, it came out. And it blew up the mountain.
I mean, that's certainly problematic, but I mean, elementals generally don't stick around too long, so it shouldn't be that big of an issue.
Well, I hope you're correct, but it may be worth checking out anyway, because there was some sort of planar rift, almost, I want to say. It seemed like it might be stabilizing, and I feel like that would be a bad thing.
She kind of downs another half a glass.
Oh, I did not even see you pour anymore.
You want any?
You know, after the week I've had, yes, sure.
Okay, she takes out a good-sized glass and just kind of fills it to the brim with whiskey.
Yep, we are breaking Kipsy.
That's certainly a bigger concern. If there's a planar rift stabilizing, there's always a chance that what was it again? Do you know what it was?
We know it was some sort of storm elemental. The blast from the thunder alone deafened our entire party. Thankfully, Warden was able to help restore us.
Well, that's certainly good. If there's some kind of planar rift stabilizing, that could be a much bigger problem if this thing is able to gain some manner of staying here. That would certainly be a fairly big threat to the city.
I'm a bit remiss to point it out, but I feel like I must. I am concerned about what will happen if anything happens to my mother. More than the usual amount of concern I have for her.
Yes, you said she had something similar that she bound to herself?
Yes, as part of something going on, she bound it to herself to keep it from... essentially to keep it from killing Callium. By fighting with the other one over his body or something, I'm not entirely sure. That's more her expertise than mine. I dabble a little bit, but the point is that if this thing is of a similar power, and from what I understand was some sort of... I think she said something about a time or something. Anything with that sort of power, suddenly getting loose in the city would be very, very bad.
That would certainly be a concern. I apologize. I'm going to have to call your mother and the city lord in to see what exactly is happening.
That is probably wise, yes. If she can give us any more insight onto what she was doing or how to contain or stop it, that is sort of her specialty.
Well, we may have to rely on her, though. Apologies, nothing against you, Kestrel. Despite the constant headaches your group has handed to me, not your fault, I know.
Honestly, I wish we would we would stop running into these things as well. We could just have one mission where somebody didn't blow up or kill someone that they weren't supposed to, or...
That would be ideal.
Kestrel finishes the rest of the whiskey in the glass.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
This is really
fighter,
strong
I'm
whiskey.
Proficient in that.
You're buzzed. This is really strong whiskey. Kipsy's pouring herself a third glass.
No.
Honestly, starting to see why some of my siblings have avoided the adventuring life.
I hate to say it, but we might have to, like I said, bring your mother in, bring the city lord in. Worst comes to worst, we may have to detain your mother, depending on what is going on. I apologize.
To be honest, I'm kind of surprised she hasn't been detained at this point. She's a bit of an airhead, and with the power she wields, it's Well, you've seen my family, yes? That's...
She kind of gives this, like, half-drunken nod.
one of the more benign possibilities, to be honest. Even if the City Lords didn't have something to do with this, or didn't want to bring her into some sort of custody, I think at this point, honestly, protective custody somewhere outside of the city might be wise.
Well, I'll have to see what exactly...
I mean, if she's going down to the store and gets mugged, and someone stabs her, and then an elemental comes out, I mean, I know she's an idiot sometimes, but I can't believe she'd do something like this.
To be fair, I think if your mother got mugged going shopping, I feel sorry for whoever was attempting to mug her.
Honestly, yes, but the possibility remains of someone getting the drop on her somehow.
I'll have to see exactly what Lord Aster wants to do.
Speaking of Lord Aster, on a much less severe note, thankfully, I've not heard anything back about Truth. said he went off to the Sorcerer's Tower. I believe it was on Lord Astor's recommendation.
No, it was not on Lord Astor's recommendation. That was on Lord Eldrin Malice's recommendation. One of the 3 archmages of the Sorcerer's Tower Academy.
In any case, I think it was someone involved with one of the lords recommended him for it, and neither myself nor my mother nor my siblings have heard from him, which is odd because usually you cannot get him to stop talking.
I can certainly look into that for you. I'm not sure how much success we'll necessarily have. They're relatively tight-lipped over there.
Yes, I know. I went over there the other day and mostly seemed fine. I just didn't see him there, and I'm starting to become concerned. Everything else honestly feels nice to worry about something more mundane.
And you met the wonderful High Magus Hoodoos?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Who paid you probably way more than he should have for those eggs?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Now I have a favorite NPC.
I gotta love it when the party's favorite NPC is a gnome with a manic research tendency.
I've played at least 2 characters like that.
A very manic personality with regards to the study of beasts and magical creatures. Isn't it great that someone like that holds a relatively decent amount of power?
Yep.
And authority? Nothing could possibly go wrong. Depending on what you all bring in. Well, I will certainly inquire about it. I'm not sure what they'd be willing to share. But I will let you know after I've met with your mother and Lord Astor.
Yes, of course. For the rest of my erstwhile party,
where is the rest of your group? Are they okay, or?
They're still on their way here. They just met up with Owen. And
okay.
At that point we decided that it was worth my coming ahead, as in the air I can travel much faster than anyone can on land in our parties, so...
They only met up with Owen?
Last I saw, yes. They may have met up with someone else on their way.
We had sent another individual to accompany him. Hopefully they all meet up soon and make their way back here. I'd hate for... If what you said is accurate, we'll have to send a team to investigate. But hopefully they don't miss each other. But I will keep in touch.
Alright,
Another glass?
I think it's best if I don't. I seem to have a much lower tolerance for alcohol than you do.
She pours herself a 4th glass.
Case in point, yes.
Well, I will speak with you soon, I imagine.
Alright. I will, all things considered, be staying at the room here in the guild if you need to get hold of me.
Of course. Get up and make your way out of her office. At this point, the party... You've easily been walking for more than 2 hours, but a couple hours down the road, you do see another individual kind of making their way along, and they see Owen. They kind of like raise their hand and kind of wave. Owen kind of waves back. Well, that is the other individual the guild sent up to assist. If we want to head over and fill him in on what exactly is going on.
Yeah,
I've
it's
still
mostly
discussed
on.
at the beginner.
You guys make your way over to this individual. Ender! Ender?
Now
You're
he's
mu-
asleep.
You're muted, Ender.
Everybody poke Ender.
Ender, would you like to describe your character?
No.
Before he gets to that, I shoot him. No, I'm kidding.
You guys just hear whistling noise. Is that coming from the guild?
Stop being so mean.
Yes, Ender, would you like to describe your character for the group?
So you see a 6'10", jacked 250-pound man with silky blonde hair and bright blue eyes prancing towards you.
Not running, prancing.
Yes.
I would go so far as to describe it as frolicking.
Just happy as can be.
Oh Lord, no.
my
I grab
God.
Corland by the shoulder. Kill it before it kills us.
Kill it with fire.
You have a better chance of doing that than I do. I'm out of boo bubble, and I don't have my spells.
Is that a Fae running towards us right now?
Oh my God, it is.
Yes, at this point,
Oh,
Adleheim, you make your way up to the group and Owen.
Oh, and I need something to wake me up.
I'm
so
just
fucking
picturing pretty Princess Prisoner from One Punch Man right now, just
Oh,
prancing
no.
up to us.
oh no!
Oh,
Why?
Get that in each other's head now.
Forget killing Ender with fire. I'm killing you with fire. Why did you put that in my head?
Because you needed it.
Like a hole in my head. You are
That-
evil and cruel and should be shot.
I'm not the one who made the character.
No, but you put that image in my head. That's just as bad.
You're welcome.
I mean, it's still better than
Anyone.
Snowflame.
I don't even know Snowflame, and I don't want to look it up.
Snowflame is an official DC hero who derives superpowers from snorting crack.
Oh God.
Best
Yeah.
DC villain ever.
Including super strength, super speed, the ability to control fire, and the ability to get other people high by touching them.
Now, the thing is, Silent, that's not a villain. That was supposed to be a superhero.
No, Snowflame was a villain who controlled a cartel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Snowflame
posted
was
a
a
link to
villain.
the wiki on him and memes.
Not looking.
I'll do it again.
Do it again!
Oh,
And
God.
anyone on stream want to do the social media so they can join the Discord and look at this?
I'll do the honors.
Look at his
Why?
costume.
Not looking. Not looking.
You may as well look. You're about to be forced to.
Best DC villain now that I've heard of him. Yeah, he was like alive, dubious for like 2 volumes of New Guardians. Then
Ironically,
he got killed.
he died from a chemical explosion.
Yep.
Thank God.
No,
Which, as we all know, it's because meth beats crack. In meth, crack, heroin.
Damius, we need to get back on the payday again.
I like the wiki
Wait.
page 2. Weaknesses: drug addiction, cocaine. Equipment: cocaine.
Yeah. Wait, you mean Payday 2?
Yeah.
Great game. That's where I met Ender.
Yep.
That's such a dumb hero.
That's how Ender and I met.
Ellen, rather.
Getting randomly partied up in Payday 2.
And then just hanging out for fucking hours a day.
Yeah.
Payday 2.
Yeah.
Where we still never successfully got a lot of money out of the rat's job.
No, I
Yes.
think Matt and I did, but Matt is no longer part of the group.
I just cannot. I can't cook meth. That's what it is.
Still need to go
unless you
back
have
and
some
finish-
heroin around, because as we've just established, heroin beats meth, meth beats crack, crack beats heroin. It's the only reason a chemical explosion could possibly kill Snowflame.
Still need to go
I
back
think
and
we've
finish achievements from Payday
Digressed a
2.
bit.
There are a few hundred of those to do. Yes.
I'm gonna mute now before I digress further.
But yes, so yes, you see this individual prancing towards you.
I'm not getting drunk. Why am I not getting drunk?
Okay, yes, you see this character prancing towards you.
Wave a little bit, like a hesitant little wave.
I look at Owen.
Hi.
Please tell me that's not your partner.
No, that's Adleheim.
You know what? It's good to come out of the closet.
He was dispatched by the guild with me to come assist you.
Oh my lord.
Yes, I can see him coming.
He's prancing. What the bloody fuck is he
Phrasing.
prancing for? Oh my god. Corland is literally mind broken at the moment.
Phrasing, really, Warden, phrasing.
No, I think he mentioned exactly how he said it.
The fuck is he? The fuck?
Is Adleheim saying anything to the group as he approaches?
I think he went to get coffee or energy drink real quick.
Oh.
I had my energy drink next to me. I've been thinking about what exactly I should say.
Tally ho? Emphasis. No,
Oh,
no,
no.
no, I'm not going that far. I am not going that far.
You need me to...
Terms of service, Jacob.
I don't know what you're talking about. I said nothing.
Terms of service, Jacob.
Yes, yes,
Terms of service. No. Jacob, be good.
I'm tempted to cast like a dispel magic in that area just to see if this is some kind of illusion or something. Because
Do you want to cast dispel magic?
yes,
It's not an illusion. Nothing happens.
I swear, for a second there, I thought I saw like floating sprinkles and sparkles behind him as he was coming over to us.
You
I don't
do.
know.
There's like a rainbow trail behind him. Dispel magic doesn't get rid of it.
Hi. This most hesitant hi I can do.
This is the greatest welcome.
I'm gonna cast Primal Awareness.
Okay.
Gonna see if I detect him being extra fey or anything like that in the area.
1 mile of you, or within 6 miles. What's your favorite terrain?
Shit. Hang on a second here.
The level 9 ranger that doesn't know their favorite terrain.
Mountains and forest.
Okay. With where you guys are?
Yeah.
Double check my map real quick.
Uh-oh.
Let's go with something.
Yeah, you do get a ping back. But it doesn't tell you where or how many.
And I do get a ping of fey.
You don't know. Actually,
It does tell me what it is, just not how many. Or
you get a ping of dragon.
dragon.
I thought we also established that I typed that off as celestial for some reason.
Yeah, you also get a ping of celestial.
I figured that was celestial from him, especially with Alte right now.
Yeah, you get a ping of celestial and dragon.
But not fey.
Not Fae.
Alte.
Hmm.
It isn't fey, which has me even more.
Hold on. Silent, how far away am I from them?
Like, probably like, at this point, like 30 feet.
See, hold on.
Oh no.
I am so scared and having
What's he-
so much fun with this at the same time.
What's he doing? Help me prepare.
I can help you prepare. Just stick your head between your legs and kiss your plot goodbye.
I mean, I thankfully don't have to worry about that in this campaign.
Yeah.
That happened a long time ago.
Like when we blew up the mountain.
Especially when we blew up the mountain.
That was another instance, yes, but way before then.
Oh my god. So much fun.
Damn, I can't do it.
What are you trying to do?
I was gonna use the astral shard.
Oh yeah, no, you can't do that. You have to use a meta magic.
Yeah, I was trying to see what I have that could do it, but I'm specially prepared for accidentally dealing damage to my allies.
I can.
Wait, prepared as in you have a contingency in case it happens, or prepared as in you made this character to do that?
No, I prepared in case it happens.
He is a wild magic sorcerer. There is literally a point on that, which is Fireball Self.
In short, don't stand
So close to me?
yeah, 30 feet close to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is actually one thing I wanted to know. Can I use meta magic on cantrips?
First of all, wording doesn't allow it.
Not sure. I'd have to check.
I mean, don't cantrips technically count as spells?
Well, yes, but I believe metamagic specifies first level or higher spells. I'll double check that since I'm not really involved in this conversation.
Bio.
Yeah, you can.
Hey.
At the very least, you can use the Quicken spell meta magic to cast a cantrip as a bonus action, and then use your regular action to cast another cantrip.
That's true.
And that's all like fun thing to do is to dual cast a cantrip, then quick and cast a leveled spell. Those can have like 3 spells in one turn.
Then technically
Ish.
I could do what I wanted to do.
What do you want to do?
Be right back, guys. I really gotta use the restroom.
Yeah, no, it's just anything that, that's right. It's anything that references, like, the level of the spell doesn't work with cantrips. There are some that cost less if they're used on a cantrip.
This does take up one of your meta magic slots, not that it matters, because you guys aren't going into combat today. But what do you want to do?
I think the only one I can use it with is poison spray.
Jesus.
Please tell me it's glitter.
Oh. I
Poison
get that for
glitter.
some reason.
I just want to see poison glitter.
Well, I have to wait to see what Ender is doing. Even I don't know what he's planning.
I don't need to target anything with this. That's good.
God.
So Adleheim is going to cast poison spray and use careful spell on himself.
What?
Link those?
I would say, technically, careful spell doesn't allow you to exclude yourself from an area.
When you cast a spell that forces other creatures to make a saving throw. Yeah, it would have to be someone other than yourself.
Which is weird.
I could target one of them. But I mean, poison spray only has a range of 10 feet.
Yeah, to be fair, it's also a puff from your palm and... Yeah, you can go ahead and target one of them, just say it doesn't hit you. It's fine. It's flavor anyways.
Alright, this is a complete secret from Jacob.
Oh god.
So what are you doing?
Because then I am going to use the Astral Shard to
Okay.
teleport right in front of Jacob.
Is it just a puff of like poison gas or
Yes.
no glitter, disappointment.
I was really hoping for glitter, yeah.
It's a puff of smoke, I guess.
Yeah, no, you see this individual prancing towards you all, and he suddenly pauses for a split second, like a puff of like greenish smoke kind of envelops the area where he was, and then next thing you know, he's right in front of Corland.
Jacob's not back yet.
Yep.
I quickly step to get between, or as much as possible, get between him and Corland.
There is literally no room.
I'm also twice Corland's height.
Just poof. Hello, little man.
I'm back.
Who the hell are you?
Alright, Corland, you just watched this prancing figure release this puff of green smoke, and they are like 2 feet from you, in front of you.
Holy shit!
Get away from him, you bitch.
What?
Oh, I can't stop laughing.
Well, stop laughing long enough to introduce your character.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh no.
This is gonna be our life now. all the off-colored jokes that are going to be made.
Oh yes.
There'd be more colorful jokes than off-color jokes.
Eh.
All the sensitive people I'm about to enrage.
Oh God, why?
Terms of service.
What
I don't
terms
like
of
anything.
service?
Oh. I
All
needed
right,
that
who
laugh.
the hell are you? And why are you trying to kiss Corland right now? Jacob, why are you trying to kiss our dwarf right now?
Get the fuck away from me!
He's a halfling.
He's too big to be a halfling.
I will kick your ass right here, right now, Metal Man!
You can't even reach my
You are-
ass. You can barely reach my shin.
Exactly the point!
He is morbidly obese. Right now, when we did the math, you're just obese, not morbid yet.
Anyways, who the hell are you?
Why, hello there. My name is Adleheim.
Oh
Adleheim
god, I already
Scholtz.
hate you.
At your service.
Ender went from making characters that die on their own to making characters that we want to die.
Don't lie, you wanted all of his other characters to die too.
I am kidding, of course.
Half kidding. He means.
Oh my god. I love it, Ender.
I'm sorry, I got this image like Silent sitting in a room. This guy walks in, Silent just looks up. Next.
Oh. Oh god.
Now to wait for the characters in-game to realize the actual last name.
I missed it, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, you would
Kestrel. Kestrel. Remember our statement earlier about them saying people they want to die? I think that wasn't. I don't think we were wrong.
Point of order, I'm not there.
Yeah.
He sent you a
yes.
message.
So,
I will-
this is Adleheim. He was sent with me by the guild to assist you up at the worm tunnels. We're on our way back now. Adleheim. It seems quite a bit has happened since we were dispatched.
Oh,
Sideways.
I was
Then upside down.
by the beholder. Would have gained some real credit from that.
The elemental that burst from our previous party member's chest.
The mission went sideways, then upside down, and then it exploded.
And then
What
it
is-
exploded again.
Mm.
I mean, sounds like a fun time to me.
Can I kill him yet?
No, not yet.
I want to kill him now.
He's a fairly high-ranking adventurer. He's the same rank as the rest of you are.
I understand that, but it's going to take me a long ass time to get used to that.
Warden leans in and whispers into Corland's ear. Alte did specify yet.
Alte specified what again?
Alte did specify we can't get him yet.
Oh, great.
I mean, I've been traveling with him for the last day or so. He seems perfectly fine.
Now I understand why you were running so much.
No, he told me to go on ahead.
I just wanted to take in the magnificence of this nature today. Such a lovely day.
Oh my gosh, the one thing this party can't handle. Optimism.
Optimism, yeah. You're not wrong.
Corland's eyes are literally narrowing at this new party member. I almost said new.
Please don't call him that.
He's with us for the moment until we find a way to get rid of his ass.
You know, we can just. Well, but I really don't want to stand here any longer, so let's just go that way and start walking that way. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
We're on our way back to report to Kipsy. The mission is, for lack of a better term right now, over. I'm pretty sure there isn't a beholder to kill anymore. That's the assumption that the Warden's going with.
Okay.
Oh, and to make sure we properly introduce ourselves, I'm Warden D800. This is Johar Contra. And this is, and I gesture over to Corland.
I'm Corland.
And this one here is our other loon, as I point to Alte. Currently going by the name of Alte, though I'm pretty sure that will change in like another week.
Well, greetings to you.
Oh my god.
Everybody's introducing themselves. My only thought is, and we are the dumbass force, Totu Senkai.
Yeah.
Thankfully, there's going to be a pose with it too.
Also, not wrong about.
Please no.
Oh.
I'm just imagining Adleheim introducing himself to the rest of the party, just like kind of doing that like lean forward, like sideways peace sign, and like that really off-putting like broken wink.
Yes. I am imagining all the anime tropes right now.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
his mouth doesn't match up with the lip syncing.
Yeah.
Yeah. His mouth keeps moving for like 4 seconds after the translation has stopped. Well, should we make our way back to Cezanne now? If we keep a good pace, we should be able to make it by the middle of the night or so.
Oh yay, another long night. At least this time I can hear the crickets chirping.
Well, let's just get our asses moving.
So, Adeline, what have you been doing up until now?
Searching for lost family. Taking an occasional quest here and there.
I can't help but notice you started to go a little Swedish there.
I can't help but notice that.
Not the only one! Oh god!
I can't help but notice that none of this is written down in your character backstory. Again.
I forgot to write it down, okay?
So I'm just as curious as to what the fuck his deal is.
Oh my
Ew, you forgot to write down your backstory again.
Oh.
No! Do it again.
Alright, well you all make your way. It takes you the rest of the day, well into the night. It's realistically early morning by the time you all arrive back at Sea's End.
Hey, Corland, you're Krillin.
It's
What was your first clue?
I think you said you wanted to go report to Kipsy. Should we make our way over to the guild? Make sure Kestrel got back safe and spoke with her?
That's the plan.
Oh, hang on. Before we go into the city, Jorha, I'm already getting weird looks from people, so I snap my fingers. And Jorha disappears.
Okay.
Not a bad idea.
Jorha goes boof. Whoops.
Oh, what? No funny banter on that one?
Jorha goes boof.
Honestly, we're using up all our funny banter on you right now.
I told you were gonna love this character.
Oh my god, I love him and hate him at the same time. I really do.
He's
I will
everyone's
need that.
best frenemy.
You know what the thing is with all these DBZ abridged references? All I can think of is Lord Frieza.
Oh my god, he made Captain Ginyu.
God. He did.
I mean, I would have said more. What's his name? God damn it!
Which color?
Zora.
The blue.
Oh, Birder?
No.
Zorha?
Zarbon?
Zorban.
Yeah, Zarbon.
Zarban.
Zarbon's not blue. Zarbon is like aqua.
Eh.
That you are absolutely Zorban though. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Pussy!
Like we're all gonna find out that you're actually happily married to this beautiful princess, and we're all like, "I'm sorry, what?"
Alright, yes, you all make it back. By the time you arrive at the guild, it is very, very late. You get told that Kipsy is not there anymore, so you should probably rest up for the evening. Everyone is getting a room at the guild, yes?
We meet up with Kestrel, right?
Is Kestrel awake at like 3 a.m.?
No.
No.
No. You don't meet up with Kestrel.
All right.
I wish to ask for my paperwork. Like I had to fill out paperwork when I got my licensing card. I kind of want to see that. I will.
What do you mean your paperwork?
Yes, I know. Typically, I fill out some forms, but I got my ID card. You know. Right? Was that a thing I did?
I think he
No.
wishes to verify his paperwork.
You did not fill out paperwork. Any information would be at the academy that you graduated from. You got your adventuring card from them upon graduation. So, what type of room is everyone getting?
Well,
The usual.
Adleheim's gonna get, the fanciest room he can get.
Okay. There are definitely nice rooms. Up on like the 5th floor of the guild building, there are a couple like really nice suites.
Yeah, he gets one of those.
Okay. So that's 8 gold. How about everyone else?
Just a normal room.
Slightly higher than normal, comfortable enough that Kestrel would have been able to get a bath to de-stress after literally gestures that entire campaign.
Okay. That's 16 silver for Kestrel.
That's
what-
easy enough.
what are you calling a normal room, Jacob?
Bed. Sleep. Now.
Cheapest room?
Yes.
But the cheapest one with a bed.
Yes.
That's 10 silver.
Thank you!
And what about Alte and Warden? Are either of you even sleeping?
Well, I mean,
In a room.
I'm just gonna find a dark corner, stand in it, and pretend to be a suit of armor that's just resting against the wall.
Beautiful.
I'm starting to miss Callium. He was a nice person to talk to through the night.
You know you.
When he comes around occasionally, but he tends to just stand there a lot of the time.
I mean, I can still talk. By the way, could you not sit there? You're kind of blocking the view of the rest of the room.
I'm gonna throw a curtain over you later.
I thought you were looking for company.
Yeah, you're right. I don't have many people I can choose.
I'm glad I was your last choice.
Technically, you're the first choice.
That does make me feel better, actually.
All right. I am going to pull Jacob aside into a separate chat momentarily.
Uh-oh. Time for a dream sequence! God, we're at it again.
All right. Jacob,
Yes.
you make your way... Let me actually find good music for this. You make your way up to your room, taking a few minutes to kind of get ready for bed.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually you fall asleep. Kind of letting your mind just drift off to dream. As you are sleeping, you suddenly find yourself, and actually I think the best music for this is just going to be nothing. You find yourself suddenly seemingly conscious, but no longer in the Adventurers Guild room that you had rented out.
Help? Anybody near me?
Give me a second, I have to look up Talos again. You find yourself looking around. The first thing you notice is kind of the wind and the rain kind of whipping across your face. The rain, almost borderline painful, like sharp daggers. As you find yourself standing atop something, kind of overlooking down upon, peeking over the edge, what seems to be a large tower, perched upon this small rocky outcrop in the middle of a sea with waves crashing against it.
Well, I have a feeling exactly what's going on here. Corland's going to... Oh shit, this is Talos we're talking about. Getting on knees would probably be offensive to the guy. But he is also not going to be like a total dick. Lord Talos, is this you?
You see, kind of, as you say this, a couple of arcs of lightning kind of spread across the sky, followed by this loud crash of thunder.
Yep. It's you.
As you kind of watch the lightning in the sky that's arcing begins to kind of coalesce and form together and form the symbol of Talos that you've become so familiar with, the 3 lightning bolts coming out from a point, and you watch as it kind of shatters. And you can hear this voice echoing in your head. You can't quite... It's not words, it's almost like a feeling in your mind. And it feels more like an order than anything else. Telling you to reforge your symbol.
Corland will nod. I understand, Lord Talos.
And the lightning arcs across the sky again in a bright flash. I need you to roll me a D100.
Ooh, that's gonna be a fun one. $83.
Okay. The lightning arcs again in the sky, another loud crash of thunder as it flashes bright. Make me a religion roll.
Alright.
Make me a religion check. Oof.
Yeah, religion's not my best factor here.
Okay. As the flash dims, you find yourself still standing almost seemingly on this tower, but now there are waves crashing all around you. And you look up in the sky, and as the lightning of the shattered symbol coalesces, you kind of see it form into two splitting waves. Almost like if two waves had crashed together against one another. It flashes again, kind of imprinting that symbol into your mind.
Okay.
And you kind of hear echoing in your mind as this image is kind of lasting in the sky. Just reforge my image. And you fall back into sleep.
I would love that. Love for it to be like just an oncoming wave that would just put me back into darkness. That'd be awesome.
Sure, we can do that. Whatever you want. Almost in the style of this symbol that's now been shown to you. Two large waves come towards this pedestal you're at, now much lower, much more against, like right up above the water. Like the waves crashing against it are spraying your feet and your legs, whereas before you were high up above the sea. And it's like this symbol, two large waves come together, crashing over the platform. And as they collide against you, you kind of find yourself drifting back into sleep.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Well,
And I will... Oh, anything else? Are you good for me to pull us back down?
Oh, I know exactly what Corland's going to be doing as soon as he wakes up.
All right.
Oh God.
We are back!
The end.
Oh, stop talking about... Yeah.
It's the end.
So, Corland's...
Secret to everyone. What?
Wait.
What?
Nothing.
I literally didn't hear you.
I said, well, Corland's dead.
Again?
Again.
This is like the third time.
And then you wake up.
Yep.
Back at the mountain. Gosh dang it.
So, Corland is like jolting awake and is immediately searching around for something to like write on. Something to draw and write with and on around his apartment.
Okay.
As he is trying to keep this image in his mind.
Okay. What do you easily enough with the type of room you have, you find like a quill and ink and like a tiny sheet of parchment.
He is just getting this image onto parchments before it's lost in his mind. And it's just scrambling it down. And it's like, reforge the symbol. Oh, ain't as hard as it sounds. And again, this is Talos.
And what are you putting on this parchment?
You're literally going to make me repeat it when I didn't really have... Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
I am terrible at this, because I... Pretty much, he is getting down on this parchment the mark of Talos, which are three thunderbolts meeting and converging at a point. Shoot, what was the rest of it?
Well, you saw the symbol of the 3 thunderbolts radiating out from a point.
Yep.
You saw it shatter and reforge into 2 colliding waves.
Yes, that was it. There were 2 colliding waves with it as well. Yeah. And he gets this put into within a shield. Being a leather worker, he knows basic drafting and the sort. So it's like he's got the image emblazoned into a shield, probably like either a kite shield or a round shield. Actually, a kite shield would probably be fucking awesome with this. And then is like
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
Double-bladed kite shields.
Fuck you. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
And as he's getting this down, he then just takes a moment and looks at it. And is like, who am I gonna get the forces? Fuck! I don't even have a connection with Talos anymore. How am I going to get this blessed as a holy symbol? Oh, I'm gonna might have to go to the church. Oh, God. And he's just rubbing his temples now. It's like... Well, he's just stressed and fressing about it. Picks up the image, gets himself dressed and ready to go downstairs.
All right. You.
Shit, sorry.
No, you make your way out of your room down to rejoin with the rest of your group for the next day. And that is going to be where we are going to wrap it up for today.